Okay guys, this is Hosanna, just a teaching video with Mr. Pat teaching you, and here's the intro to Hosanna. We got the capo on first fret, just as a reminder, and we're kind of like doing G forms up a half step, so we're like in G sharp, or we wrote the chart out in A flat. Makes it easier to write. Go ahead, Pete.
Here's how that intro sounds. Chords drop in, the guitar keeps doing that. So what you'll notice is that we have this droning note, the third string, okay? I'm going to just refer to this as our G for right now. And we're doubling that here with the fretted note. Just like when you're tuning and you're matching notes, we're doubling that G.
Okay, so we've got the capo on, we're at 6th fret instead of 5th fret matching that note.
Right, everything's up a half step. So now, we're going to double it in two places, just to let you know. While we're putting our pinky on the 2nd string, 9th fret, and then it goes to the 8th fret, okay, we're going to double by playing the 4th string on the 6th fret. So we have this. So I'm playing those 3 strings right there, okay, so we have 9th fret pinky on the 2nd string, nothing going on here, just an open string, and we want that to ring, it's very important, and then 1st finger on the 6th fret. 4th string. Okay? That drops down to the 8th fret on the 2nd string. And then real quick, right before we slide up to here in the 11th position when we're on the 11th fret.
If anybody's counting, it's 1 E and a, what's that? 1 E and a E and a 4 E. Okay, for your rhythm, 1 E and a E and a 4 E. Same rhythm here. Tough one. And then the second chord.
The second chord up here, we're going to pedal that G again by playing the 11th fret. We're going to very skillfully here, if you can see,
that's on your A string,
mute the D string. Alright, so we've got fretted A on the 11th, muting the D by letting my finger go slightly flat, but not flat enough that I block, again, that open G right there, the open 3rd string. So now I'm going to stick my pinky up here on the 13th fret on the B string. Okay? So in terms of fretting, we have the 11th fret, 1st finger, A string, skip the 4th string, play open G, 13th fret with the pinky. And that chord there, you drop it down to the 2nd finger, 11th fret. Okay? So we go from 13th fret with the pinky, B string, to the 11th fret. The 2nd finger.
And then you hammer that back on.
Like that.
Cool. Okay. And while you're doing that, let's watch the other hand for strumming.
Notice I don't want this open E to ring here. So what I'm doing is, it's a little sloppy, but it works great as long as you stay relaxed. You can just let your pinky rest lightly on this E string. It's a great way to keep it out of the picture, because I want to be able to strum at least all 4 of those notes there. I can't just strum 3 every single time. I want to make sure that this doesn't ring. So I just let this relax here. Now I'm going to go ahead and play the riff, and you can watch how the right hand's going.
Still working on this rhythm. Notice this hand just always 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a down up down up down up down up down up down up. You never change the flow. That's the trick when you're playing. You skip rhythms, you skip hitting the strings, but you never stop that flow to the hand. It's cool. That'd be a good exercise to do. A little scrubby thing. That's tough.
You can also think of it in down ups. So we could go down, up,
try along with them.
Ready? 2, 3, go. Down.
Down, up. Say it one time.
Down, up, down, up, down. Up, up, down. Up, up, down, up, down, up, down. Up, up, down. Up, up, down, up, down.
Because you're going to see this kind of stuff all over the place in anything. Rock and roll, jazz, country, blues, okay? Good thing to have under your belt. And then can we do the easy version?
Yeah. Simplified version of the same riff, what we're going to do is just take the burden off our shoulders of trying to play this first string and do the mute, okay? What it means is that we have to very accurately, with the right hand, just play 2 strings now. So we're going to play the open G, open 3rd string, that's still the same. But now we're going to go on to the 9th fret, and you can use different fingers. For simplicity's sake, I'll start with my 2nd finger.
And so we're only on the G and the B string.
Correct.
So I don't have the camera down there so you can see the pick.
Right. So we're just playing 9th fret B string, open 3rd string, open G. Okay? And then that's just going to drop down 1 fret on the B string, so now you're going to be on the 8th fret. So here's that first little chord. Now we're going to take this and slide it on up to the 13th fret. This is now still on the B string. That G is just going to stay constant. It just goes the whole time. So now we're playing, and then 11th fret B string. Alright, G still pedaling away.
Turn that way just a little bit. Cool. Good.
Here we go.
We'll try it out. So it's what, 8th position and 11th position, I guess. Cool. Okay, and that was Hosanna, the opening licks. Enjoy.